Hello, hello, Shiloh, and welcome to the final episode of Nellyvylle Reviews Drag Race Season 17, Episode 16, the finale episode. We have a crowned winner. Let me just say, the finale as a whole, this was a really good one. It looks like they actually filmed on the main stage of, where they film all of the episodes, which was different. I don't know if that was, what's going on here? I don't know if it was a creative choice or if that's just something they had to do, but either way, it looked really, really nice. Also, it just felt more intimate. It just gave a different vibe, which honestly I wasn't mad about. So anyways, let's just go in and talk about this final episode. So first of all of the finale looks gorge. All of the girls, and then especially the top four, I mean, it was giving money. You could really see everyone's personality, a lot of just wow moments. So good job, girls, on all of the finale looks. And then, of course, after all of the girls walk in, Rue comes in and does a number of an original song. We love when Mother gets up there and performs. And it was really cute to see Rue up there doing a little two-step. We love a two-step from Rue. You know what I'm saying? That was a great touch. And then for the judges, we had Michelle, Carson, and Jamal. So, just family. Just family up here judging the girls, which is how it should be. Not mad about it. Traditions, right? Rue tells everyone that the girls are actually, for the first round, the girls are going to perform original tracks with their own voice. Now, girls have had their original tracks before, but it was always they were lip syncing to another voice. This time they actually recorded their songs for the finale. So this added an extra layer. It added an extra layer that, once again, was not mad about. So Jules goes up first to do her original track. You know what? I'm going to be perfectly honest. It was a good number. It was a good performance. I personally was not feeling it. The crowd loved it, though. The judges, of course, loved it. It was a really good performance. It's just I personally did not connect to it. But I can't lie and say that it wasn't good. It was good. It just I didn't, Going off her montage. So before each girl went, they had like a montage of all of like their special moments throughout the season. The way that her montage was edited and the way the crowd went crazy for her, I thought she was going to end up taking the crown. But later on, we found out Miss Jules did not end up getting the crown. But anyway, we'll get there. So after the performance, they do a little interview with Rue. This went very well. I actually enjoyed the interview with Rue more than I actually enjoyed the original performance. It was very touching. Mom and Dad were there. And then, of course, they do the traditional question of what would you tell, the child version of yourself? What would you do? What would you say to 5-year-old you, 6-year-old you? And then they show the pictures of them as kids. Very cute photos, very good answers. They revisited the question of what are you going to do for your 5-year plan? Remember, Jules did an interview with Latrice, and Latrice asked about what are you going to do for your 5-year plan? Jules didn't have an answer. Well, she had one this time, and it was very good. It was very cutesy. It was very demure. Mom was crying. I think Dad cried. It was beautiful. It was always great to see parents supporting their queer children. Love that. Next up, we had Lexi. Loved her montage. Love her performance even more. My girl Lexi came out on skates. Hello? My girl Lexi came out on skates. Okay. Lots of people know how to skate and stuff, but I don't know if y'all saw how slick the stage was, but it's already so many layers of nerves and stuff going on. And to be that confident, like, I'm going to go out here and do my full performance on skates. I'm sorry. That could have went so wrong. I don't care how talented of a roller skater you are. It just really could have got real ugly real fast. Beautiful. Y'all know how I feel about Lexi. That's my Louisville girl. The post interview with Rue was really good. I started crying. I was crying. Cried the whole time. It was beautiful. Her childhood pics were so cute. So cute. And then they did acknowledge, because, Lexi is trans. So obviously her childhood pictures are of her as a little boy. So they acknowledged, we asked permission from Lexi to show photos of, her childhood self. And I like that they acknowledge that they asked permission in these things. And, oh man, just so cute. Once again, great answer. Very very charming, very just genuine, and very it was just a beautiful interview. Now, I did notice that Lexi brought both of her drag moms. Birth mom was not there. Remember a few weeks ago, birth mom was there for the makeover, but she wasn't here tonight. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. But both of the drag mothers seemed like very, very lovely people. They had great stories and answers about Lexi too, so that was cute. Loved it. Next up, we had Sam. Once again, Sam's montage was really cute, very funny. The performance was so good. The only thing was at the end, it was a little wobbly. They put her up in the air, which I don't think it was Sam's fault. I don't think it was the dancer's fault. I think it's just one of those things when you're putting someone up in the air, it was just, it's got to be very, very perfect. And I'm pretty sure they probably did it perfectly 100 times in rehearsal. Unfortunately, it was leaning just a little bit, but they recovered and it was good. It wasn't bad, but that was just the only nitpicky thing. But other than that, very lovely. Sam had mom and sister in the audience. Sam's sister looks exactly like the mother, which that's her daughter, but man, it's one of those where, yeah. But Sam also looks like mom too. But anyways, oh, sorry. Also, I skipped Onya, but that's okay. Onya actually went after Lexi. So Anya's montage was also good. Everyone's montage, they really did a good job editing and picking out the best moments from everyone. Really, really good. So Onya went after Lexi. I didn't like the look that Onya had on. I liked what she revealed to a little bit more. It wasn't awful, it's just the zipper in the middle kind of threw me off. I liked her song, but I think Bianca Del Rio pointed something out. It would have been nice if she would have done a ballad instead of doing like this pop dancing number like everyone else. But I get it, you want to have high energy. Everyone else is doing these dancey, big production numbers. I can see why you would want to too, but Onya has such a beautiful voice, and I feel like it would have made her stand out. Would she had done a ballad, slow, park and bark number? I think it would have set her apart. But anyways, it was a great number, very high energy, cute choreography. Not mad about it. Once again, Onya had both parents in the audience. Dad was crying. Mom was crying. Onya looks just like her mom in drag. Cute pictures. Everyone's pictures as a kid were adorable. Well, nobody up there an ugly child. I'm just saying, like, hey, not to be mean, but sometimes. But everyone looked good. Just a beautiful family. Just our whole family. It was just a lot of love, and it was just really nice to see a strong black family union, strong black family unit on such a huge platform. That was probably the most powerful thing to me as a black person to just see. It was really nice. I think a lot of people needed to see that. But lots of love from everyone in their family. So it's a beautiful thing. Then we move on to Saphira. Oh, I also wanted to say about Anya's performance. Also, look, obviously my favorite one was Lexi. I like the song, but I like the Lizzo vibes of this song. It wasn't a bad song. I just wanted something different from Anya that maybe felt a little more her. But this was great, anyways. But I like the Lizzo vibes of it all. I wonder if that was on purpose. So we had Saphira and Tsunami come out as the former Miss Congenialities to pass down the crown and scepter of that title. And Crystal Envy won Miss Congeniality, which I wasn't mad about. Crystal looked good. Crystal, I can see her being a congeniality. I don't know. I was surprised. Not that she didn't deserve to be congeniality, but I just thought maybe it might have gone to maybe Lana, or I don't know who else it would, or Corey maybe. Well, no, because Corey was kind of feisty. So yeah, I guess Crystal made sense. But anyways, congratulations, Crystal. When they called her, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm glad she walked away with something. Go ahead, girl. And then they did the Giving Us a Lifetime Achievement Award, and they presented that to Liza Minnelli, which was a great story. That was a great little doc, mini documentary moment. It was a great, and then Liza came out and did like a little number. It was a nice segment. I really liked it. I don't know how much I mean, I barely know a whole lot about Liza Minnelli. I know enough, but I mean, I'm 34 and I don't really know a whole lot, so I don't know how much the younger generation really appreciated it. But look, children, go out, read a book, look it up. Liza is your favorite pop star's favorite performer. You know what I'm saying? Like this is somebody who a lot of your favorite actors and actresses and singers and performers, a lot of them drew a lot of inspiration from Liza Minnelli. Know your history, look it up. It just, if this segment didn't mean anything to you, do some research and you're gonna be like, wow, okay, I see why this woman got this award. So then Nymphia came out and she had her segment. She's the former reigning queen. It was a cute little montage thing that they did with Nymphia, and then they actually got Jane Goodall to be a part of it, because y'all know Nymphia did Jane Goodall in her Snatch game. So that was cute. The look that Nymphia came out in, oh my gosh, was probably, I would say, one of the top 3 most beautiful things I've ever seen on Drag Race. This was a great look. I was like, man, you can say whatever you want about Nymphia, but that look was, I'm going to say top 5 for sure, if not top 3. After they did the segment with Nymphia, they announced the final 2 being Onya and Jules, which was really funny because Lexi came out, and obviously everyone's gonna have reveals into things. Lexi was like, look, y'all didn't call me for final 2, but I spent all this money, y'all gonna see these reveals. She didn't say that, but what she did was, so Rue announced Anya and Jules' final 2, and then Lexi just did all her reveals right there before she walked off stage, which was really gaggy. It was really funny, and I would do the same thing. Took all the time to put all this stuff on. She had wings that were like, it was crazy, which I would have did the same thing. A lot of people were like, just based off of Lexi's reveals, they were like, hey, I just want to see her performance to see what she was going to do with those reveals. Like, that looked like that was going to be one heck of a performance. So, anyways, Sam left, Lexi left. Now we have Jules and Anya. They lip sync to Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. Y'all know the new song with Lady Gaga right now. When I watched the final lip sync, I was like, oh, it was okay. I felt like Jules won the lip sync. I'm gonna be honest. They both did an excellent job, but if I was going to pick someone who won the lip sync, I think Jules, because I just think that she embodied the song a little better. Not to say that you have to do a bunch of flips and tricks and reveals and stuff to win. I just think that what she did with the performance, just it won. But I was wrong. Anya won the final lip sync, which makes her the queen of Drag Race season 17 winner. And congrats, girl. What can I say? It could have gone either way. This was a strong top 4. I would have been happy with anyone. Y'all know Lexi was my Louisville gal. But I'm happy about Anya winning. I like the platform that she's winning on. I like that someone who has a strong, supporting mother and father in their life, beautiful black family winning. And Anya won this season. Do you pick the winner based off of the final lip sync, or do you pick them based off of the season as a whole? If you look at the season as a whole, then Anya is your winner. If you base it just off of that one performance, then Jules wins. But should someone win just off of one performance? That's been the long-standing question of Drag Race for many, many seasons. Either way, every girl showed up and showed out. This was a great season. Congratulations, Anya. Congratulations to the top 4 and all of the other queens. And that's a wrap. on season 17, ladies and gentlemen. Leave in the comment section down below. Let me know, or come find me on my other social media. Let me know, how do you feel about Anya winning? Congrats. Was that your winner? Did you want someone else to win? What? Anyways, this has been fun. Has always been fun. I'll see you guys next week for something different. What are we gonna do now that we're not doing Drag Race? It always feels so weird after Drag Race wraps up, and I'm like, oh, back to normal, back to something different. you know. But anyways, okay, ladies and gentlemen, bye.